Hi everybody, this is Jean and I'm just doing a video update. And today is kind of different. Normally I have somebody recording for me using a proper video camera, but today it's just me and my tablet. As you can see, the quality is a little bit but that's fine because I'm talking about matters of the heart, and I'm going to do something kind of different and do something that I've never done before maybe. And I'm going to invite you into my heart as I'm talking about matters of the heart. And I'm just standing right now sort of like in my back garden, and it's just been done, so that's nice. But I'm just going to invite you into my kitchen. Come in. Okay, so right now I'm just standing and you can probably see a good view of my little kitchen. And the reason why I chose to do this video is that I just want to speak about something different, yeah? As I said, matters of the heart. I believe that the kitchen of a woman normally reflects what's in her spirit, what's in her heart, what she's about, the things that she's passionate about, the things that she stands for. That's normally reflected in the place where she spends most of her time, cooking, cleaning, preparing food for the family. And that's why I thought today I'll just invite you in. And I want to show you this, yeah? This wall in my kitchen is probably the most significant part of the house. I love this wall so much, and I think you can see why I love this wall. I love this mirror, okay? It's like a handmade wooden mirror that's got wood logs around it. Very original, very different, very unique. It's very pretty. And on top of the mirror is a message that says home is where the heart is. And I think you can see why. On this beautiful wall, I've got the drawings of my children, all the drawings that are really meaningful, that they also draw from the heart, are on this wall. And yeah, as you can see, my kids just love drawing hearts. There's a lot of heart thing going on in this house. Hearts, hearts, hearts everywhere. And that picture right there is me, drawn by my daughter. Very pretty. And I also like, let me see if you can see it. I like this picture here. It's of me and my handsome husband. And Fadzai, it was drawn by my son. And let me see if you can see. Yeah, that's the coat of many colors. Joseph's coat of many colors by my son. And that's a big whale. And that's Jonah inside the whale by my son. Yeah, so this wall is very special. And I think I'll just show you something here. Let me close this door. And yeah, this is my sash for when I represented Zimbabwe in Miss Commonwealth. It's very nice. And this little picture here, it's very faded, but it says God is, let me see, yeah, it says God is with us. My daughter did that. Okay, so yeah, this kitchen is very important to me. It's just in my heart. It's very close to my heart. I do a lot of cooking here. I spend time with the children. We eat in this kitchen. We talk, we laugh, we mess about. So many beautiful memories in this house, yeah? And about 18 months ago, I lost my house, as most of you probably know. I lost my house and I found myself homeless with 3 children, not having a roof over my head, not knowing what tomorrow holds. It was a very difficult time. Thanks to Walter Masocha and my ex-husband, they put us in the streets. But, you know, God was so good to us because he gave us this house. And when he blessed us with this beautiful townhouse, it's, you know, it's so big, it's so spacious, it's just so homely, and it's beautiful. And when God gave us this house, my daughter said to me, Mom, the kitchen is much more beautiful than the kitchen that we lost. And the old house, the house that I used to have, the kitchen was so tiny. It was a beautiful house. It was a modern house. It was a brand new property. I lived in it for like 10 years, and it was just so dear to me. But the most interesting thing about that house is that the kitchen was very tiny. The kitchen was very uninviting. I never invested in the kitchen. I never spent I never did much to it. There wasn't anything in the kitchen that I can say, you know what, this kitchen is so precious to me. It was just the pots, the pans, the cooker, the fridge. That was it. There was just nothing in the kitchen. It was just a room. There was no memories in it, okay? It was empty. It was uninviting. And when I look back, that kitchen was a reflection of what was in my heart during that time. Even though I was married, I thought I was happy. I thought everything was perfect, but I was empty inside. There was something really, really wrong, and there was something wrong in the marriage. And the kitchen just said it all. And now when I've moved into this house, okay, this is not really my ideal kitchen, but this is the kitchen that I always wanted, so to speak. It's very big, it's spacious, it's kind of like old-fashioned, as you can see, but I've made it kind of modern. I've put in a bit of modern touch to it, so it's kind of contemporary, and it's just like my picture of my ideal kitchen, though it's not really the real thing, but I love it, okay? And the funny thing is, I have invested a lot of emotions in this kitchen, a lot of love, a lot of like precious memories. I nurture this kitchen and I love it, as you can see. And I've got fresh flowers on the table over there. I always put fresh flowers in this house, fresh flowers on the table, because I believe that flowers, it's like a sign of life, a sign that the home is loved and taken care of. And I always want the home to have life. The flowers brightens the room. They just bring a touch of, you know, of life into the house, which is really, really nice. And I also have plants in this kitchen. As you can see, I've got live plants. Let me take you to the other side. And I've got this plant here. Yeah, there it is. I've got plants in here. And on the other side, can you see? There's that plant. It's going through stuff right now, but it's a survivor. I love that plant because ever since I moved in here, I've always had it, and sometimes it goes through things. Sometimes it's lovely, it's green, it's big, it's booming. It's always a reflection of what I'm going through. If you want to know what I'm going through, just look at that plant. If it's withering and if it's not so good, then it reflects that I'm going through some trials. Okay, so this kitchen really reflects me and what's in my heart. And as you can see, the funny thing is, there's just loads of hearts going on in this kitchen. I love these stick hearts. They're very African, very pretty. They're very nice. And I've got another one over there with the children's art. And I love this piece right here. It says that it takes hands to build a house, but only hearts to build a home. And I'll take you to the other side. And I've got a little heart going on up there. It says home sweet home. And here I've got another heart going on here. It says live long, laugh loud, love life. And I've got another heart going on here. It says family. This house is filled with love and laughter. And that's my message for today. You know what? I'm just talking about matters of the heart. When I am in this kitchen, I am inspired to be the woman that God designed me to be. Sometimes when I feel like even giving up, when I feel like everything is so difficult and everything is kind of tough, I just come back to the heart of the home, and home is where the heart is. And I find myself being inspired. I find myself even fighting for my children, because my children, they keep me going. They are even in the heart of this kitchen. As you can see, the kitchen is just marked with my children, and they love this kitchen. When they do a special picture, okay, if it's so special, they say, "Mommy, is it going on the wall?" If they do something with all their heart, it has to make it to the wall. If it doesn't make it to the wall, it's not special enough. So this is how special and how precious this house has become. You know, I lost a house that I thought was everything to me. I lost a house that I thought was just the real deal. I never thought I would love another home again, but God gave me this home. And this home is just more precious than the home that I actually lost, so to speak. There's a lot of love in this house. There's a lot of precious memories going on. Very significant things are happening in this house. And when I even talk about justice, when I talk about my heart for justice, wanting justice to prevail, even with Walter Masocha, even with everything that's gone on, him not going to jail, just ending up doing community service. Sometimes I come in this kitchen and I say, you know what, God, this is how far you have taken me. You took me from the streets and you put me in this kitchen. It may not be the most glamorous kitchen. It may not be the most beautiful of all kitchens. But this kitchen is very special because dreams are made in this kitchen. Wars are fought in this kitchen. To me, it's a historical monument. It's not just a kitchen, it's a historical monument. Because sometimes when I'm doing the dishes or when I'm cooking, when I'm doing my thing, I get some inspiration when I'm in here. Sometimes I write my blogs when I'm sitting in this kitchen. Sometimes I do my artwork. It is very special, yeah? And just so my message today, that's just about it really. Matters of the heart. You know, sometimes when you feel like giving up, when you feel like, sorry, when you feel like you can't do something, always go back where the heart is. Always go back to that place that gives you inspiration and that keeps you going, and you find yourself being inspired to just continue on your journey. For me, my dream is just starting. I'm starting to live my dream. I'm starting to live again. I'm starting to enjoy the fullness of life again. As you can see, there's just so much life in my house. And right now, before I end this video, I just want to show you I'm wearing my t-shirts. Let me just move my braids out of the way. Yes, I'm wearing Just Jean, one of my designs. These t-shirts are not just t-shirts, they're very, very special. Just Jean means being myself. That's what helped me to overcome. That's what helped me to fight the injustice, to stand against the abuse. I just had to be myself. I just had to be just a woman, and that helped me to fight on. And that's what my t-shirts are all about. They're kind of like, you know, Afrocentric. They're kind of like they've got my orange, my favorite colors, and they're just jeans. So yesterday I went on a school run and I was wearing this t-shirt, and this man just walked up to me and he said, I love that t-shirt. Where can I get it from? It's just everything about it, the art, the colors, I love it. So yeah, you know, it's just matters of the heart when people are inspired by the person that you are and the woman that you are. And whatever you are watching this video, if I can stand against everything I've stood against and just stand in my kitchen like this and just say, you know what, everybody, this is matters of the heart. That's what keeps me going. My journey is not over yet. And just keep being yourself and just keep the love and the family, the things that matter to you the most should keep you going when you feel like you can't. Thank you for watching Matters of the Heart. This is Jean in my kitchen. Bye.